Okay, these are the video instructions for the court case kit, and I've already prepared a good portion of it for you. So I've already prepared the candle with the herbs and the oils that you need. What you will be preparing is the jar, the honey jar, and the reason why I'm not putting it together is because you want to prepare the jar. There's a specific way this needs to be done, and you don't put the honey in until the very last step. So what you have in the kit is one Victory and Court candle, the honey, the jar, court case oil, incense, the candles that need to be burned on top of the jar, and then the herbal content that goes inside of the jar, and a piece of paper to write the request on. So what you're going to do, the first step with this, is you're going to write down Octavia's first and last name and his birthday. And then you're going to write on this piece of paper what you want to see happen, meaning you want his case to be reopened, given a fair trial, and released from prison immediately. And you can put it in your own words, but that's basically what you want to write on this piece of paper. Once you have that written out, you're going to fold this piece of paper. And forgive me, I'm trying to hold my camera and do this at the same time, but you're going to want to fold this piece of paper up until a tiny small square, as small as you can fold it, so that it's small enough to fit down inside of this jar. The next step you're going to do once you put the paper in there, so it's going to look something like this. You're going to have your paper down inside of here. Then you're going to take this bag of herbs, and you're going to place this root down inside of this jar. This is a chewing John root, and this root is used in spiritual work specifically for court cases, for gaining victory over your enemies, prosecutors, for having sympathy from the judge. And that's what we want, is we want the judge to be sympathetic, and we want Octavius to have a opportunity for a fair trial, and that his attorney is successful. So you're going to take all this stuff, it's going to go inside of the jar. Then you're going to take a little bit of this oil, just a little bit, not very much, a drop. You're going to pour that inside of the jar with the paper, with the herbs. Then you're going to take the honey and fill the jar up. Pour the honey inside of here. Fill it up till about here. Close the jar. Shake the jar to get the contents moving around. Then you're going to take these candles, and you're going to burn one candle every day for 5 days, rotating. One blue, one pink, one blue, one pink, one blue. You will ultimately start with a blue candle, and you will end with a blue candle. Before you place the candle on top of the jar, you're going to take some of the oil, pour it in your hands, and rub it on the candle. That's how you anoint the candle from the bottom up. Let me see if I can do this. Okay, so you're going to have your candle, you're going to have your oil in your hand, and you're going to rub the oil on the candle from the bottom to the top. Bottom of the candle to the top. Then you're going to need a lighter. And what you're going to do with the lighter is you're going to melt. You're going to take the flame of the lighter and melt a little bit of the wax on the bottom. Stick it to the top of the jar. So when you're done, it should look like this. And you're going to burn the candle on the jar next to the court case candle. This is a 7-day candle. It will burn for anywhere between 4 and 7 days. With this candle, it is best to allow it to burn all the way out, meaning it needs to burn every single day until it's gone, until it's empty and it goes out by itself. So you want it to be where it's going to look like this. Nothing left. The whole candle is burned out. If you're not comfortable leaving the candle on to burn every day, then what you're going to do is light the candle, and then you can put the candle out before you leave the house or before you go to bed, but you want to relight it every time you're home so it can burn for a few hours during the day. If you choose to extinguish the candle and relight it, it will take longer than 7 days to burn. That is normal. I have burned candles. I'll just show you an example really quickly. Over here, inside of a basin of water, if you're, oh, sorry, my cat was under my feet. If you are nervous about allowing it to burn, but you want to let it burn all the way out. With the jar, you're going to burn 1 candle every day. So when you light this, you want to make sure you light it at a time of day that you're going to be home for about an hour. These candles burn for about an hour. 30 to 90 minutes is how long it takes it to finish. So light it, let it burn until it goes out on its own. There's going to be wax residue. Do not remove the wax. Just the next day, simply take another candle, melt the bottom of it, and stick it right on top, and repeat the same process every day. Once you are done and this candle is empty, this candle can be thrown away. This jar, you want to keep this jar someplace until the court case date gets scheduled or until the court hearing is over. So very simple steps. And you may have a little bit of oil left over, that's fine. I wanted to give you enough to work with, but you probably won't even need to use this whole thing. And that's how you are going to prepare the honey jar for the court case. And that's pretty much all the instructions. Very simple. This video, I will send you this video. I'm also going to upload it in a private file, which means the only people that are able to see this video is you and I. And I will leave that video link open for you to access it anytime you want, until the court case until the court date is scheduled or what have you. So you can go back and rewatch this video and go over the steps if you need to, okay? Oh, last step also, the incense, the unlock incense. This is specifically for releasing someone from jail. You want to light one of these incense daily. So every time you light the candle and put it on the jar, light a fresh incense. And a prayer that I like to use is out of the book of Psalms. In the Bible, book of Psalms, Psalm number 35 is what you recite. So you want to say a prayer. Every day that you light this candle, you want to read that prayer asking for Octavius to be released from jail. I hope this was easy to understand. You can let me know if you have any questions, but pretty simple, couple steps, and the package is on its way to you.